Hello, Washington City. It's Mayor Staheli here. It's a privilege for me to be speaking to you today from the training room at the Washington City Police Department. Now, we've come a long way over our history. Even this building where I am today on 100 East has only been around since 2016. In fact, Washington City PD as we know it today is less than 20 years old. In fact, on January 1st, 2026, we will celebrate 20 years as an official police department. Now, over the years, we've had marshals and deputies and officers. We've had coverage from the county. We've had local individuals who have stepped up and served. But with a formal organization like this, we're relatively young. But I will tell you this, Washington City remains committed to public safety, and that means both our police service and our fire service. And you see that in our general fund budget. In fact, consistent with years past, this year, once again, over 80% of sales tax and property tax that come into Washington City are used for public safety. So we are committed to serving the individuals, the men and the women who serve us. And there are a number of them. In fact, today, we have 39 officers ranging from patrol to canine to school resource officers and 9 civilian support staff. We have grown consistent with our population growth. In fact, since 2020, we have increased our police by 28%. That's about 10 officers, 10 new officers since I've been mayor. So we remained committed to serving and protecting. And what I love in talking with Chief Williams is our department uses what we call a community-oriented policing approach. It's relationships. We're involved with the schools and with the businesses, and we're involved in the community, and we all have a duty to keep ourselves safe and out of harm. So while some communities maybe don't maintain that commitment, let there be no doubt that in Washington City, we remain committed. Now, I do have just a brief ask of you as we transition from school into this hot summer. And of course, you think I'm going to be talking about water, which I often do, so let this be the token reminder about smart water usage. But what I'd like to remind you of, especially parents with young and maybe early teenage-aged kids, please keep them safe. We've seen tragedies in neighboring communities involving electric scooters and bikes and golf carts and ATVs and those types of things. Remember, you have a duty and responsibility to follow the law, and that means unlawful and underage use of those types of ATVs and golf carts specifically. We need to start doing better as a community in order to keep our community safe. One tragic accident, one major injury or fatality is too much within our community. So I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you to be responsible. Watch your children, make sure they're following the law in the places where they're operating those types of vehicles. Now, our police department is going to be out there, and they're going to do a very good job in reminding those people operating and the parents of those perhaps operating to do your part to follow the law, up to and including citations as necessary. We are certainly a country of law and order. And look, like the rest of you, I've been pulled over before. I didn't like it. I got a ticket. I paid for it. It happens to all of us. But let that serve as just as a good reminder that as we're out and about living our lives, we've got to continue to be safety-minded. Plan the time you need to get where you're going. Don't run through those yellow or red lights. Slow down at the stop signs. Watch for bikers, watch for runners, watch for the youth, the amazing youth within our community. We are so blessed and fortunate to have Washington City PD led by Chief Jason Williams and all of the officers and civilian staff. So along with my council and the entire community, let's continue to back the blue and continue to show our thanks and appreciation for those who help us uphold the law and keep our community safe and secure. And until next month, I'm Mayor Staheli.